What is up, my people? Kiwami Games here, back at it again with our second part to our pure vampire build for the Legend Anthology event. And this is our deck list. Not much has changed since my previous video, but as always, I will go over the deck list at the end of the video. So let's jump right into these replays. All right. Hello, everyone. We have game number 1 on the run, and we're gonna go up against a couple of gangsters. We're going up against armed dragons, and what are they armed with? I have no clue, but I don't want any problems because I am a lover, not a fighter. Alright, so my opponent, he's going to pop off a little bit, so I'm going to fast forward this part just so that we can save a little time. He's pretty much just going to rank up, trying to get his level 10 armed dragon boss monster. Alright, and there he is. That's a pretty cool animation. So he's got his boss monster, and then his boss monster has a couple effects. Let's check it out. So right now his boss monster has, it becomes armed dragon level 10. It cannot, control of it cannot be switched. So that means I cannot target him with mind control. He cannot be destroyed by battle, and then once per turn he can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Then he can target one other card on the field, destroy it, and it gains 1000 attack. So quite the arsenal, I guess. So it's up to us. We're gonna activate mind control to target his XYZ monster. Then he's gonna activate to pop itself from the field, and then upon popping himself from the field, he's gonna be able to give his armed dragon an attack boost. So now we normal summon Familiar, go into Linkaribo. And then we'll use Familiar's graveyard effect to send the retainer to the graveyard, special summon itself, and we're going to search for fraulein. Then the retainer is going to send the sorcerer to the graveyard so it can special summon itself, and we're going to search for our vampire's domain. We're going to activate domain, and then our opponent is going to activate its quick effect. So he's going to pop my domain, and then he's going to gain 1000 attack. All good, all good. Okay, then we're going to go into Vampire Fascinator. And then using Vampire's Fascinator's special effect, we are going to steal one of his monsters from the graveyard. And then since the control of the armed dragon cannot be switched, that means I cannot activate my Fascinator's effect to steal it. So we're going to burn for 100. And the reason why I burn for 100 is I kind of want to let my opponent know what fraulein does, because I kind of wanted to use fraulein as bait. So there you go, he takes the bait. I really wanted him to pop fraulein because now if I get Voivode on the field or anything like that, I don't want him to pop my Voivode. Alright, so now we get our trap card, and then we can activate Sorcerer's graveyard effect, so now we can normal summon Voivode without having to pay tribute. Then we're going to steal 2 of his monsters, and you already know with these 2 monsters we're going to make our Dhampir. And then using Dhampir's special effect, we're going to be able to detach a monster, and then we're going to be able to send his monster to the graveyard. And then we'll reactivate Dhampir's second effect so that we can steal another monster from the graveyard. So we steal his boss monster. And then we're going to go into Vampire Sucker. Alright, and then from here we're going to go into our battle phase. Alright, and then we set our Omni Negate trap card, and we pass turn. Alright, he's gonna normal summon the Keeper of Dragon Magic. He's going to smack my sucker, but that's all he's got, so it's back to us. So we're going to normal summon our Shadow Vampire, but we do not activate Shadow Vampire's effect because when this card is normal summon, you can special summon a Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck, except Shadow Vampire, but monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn. So that is why I did not activate its special effect, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to attack for lethal. But that's all he wrote. Armed dragons, not bad, not bad. Alright, but let's keep it moving. Alright, my people, welcome back. We're going to go up against another Dark Magician deck. I don't know why, man. I've been playing nothing but Dark Magician lately. There's a whole bunch of YuGiOhs out there. Alright, so he's going to activate the bond between the teacher and master to get his dark magician girl. And he's got the circle. The circle is going to allow him to get another circle. And then that's all he wrote. So it's back to us. Alright, we're going to activate mind control. So we're going to take care of that dark magician. And we're going to go into familiar. Familiar is going to go into link Haribo. Then we're going to activate familiar, send retainer to the graveyard, special summon itself. You already know this combo. Activate, search for Grace. We're going to send Grace to the graveyard. Then he's going to activate Super Poly. That's another card, bro. Like, Super Poly has been shining in this event too. And now it's at 3, so like everybody's running that and this Predator Plant thing right here too. But anyways, we bring back our retainer. Then we're going to be able to search for our domain. So we're going to set domain so that we can normal summon another vampire monster. So we normal summon Shadow Vampire. Then we're going to search special summon our Scarlet Scourge. Scarlet Scourge is going to be able to bring back our Grace. And then Fraulein is going to be able to special summon herself during the damage step. And since Scarlet Scourge destroyed a monster by battle, we can now steal that monster and bring it to our side of the field. And then using Vampire's Grace effect, I'm going to call for Trap Card so that he can send a Trap Card to the graveyard. And then here I goofed, bro. Usually I tried to burn people for not reading cards, but right now I completely goofed. I didn't read this card. I thought I was okay, but if your opponent controls, if your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck while this card is on the field, you can negate the summon, and if you do, destroy it. So that's why my Dhampir got destroyed. So my bad, I fucked that up. But anyways, he's gonna try to tag into Fraulein. We're gonna give ourselves a boost. Alright, then it's back to us. Alright, we're gonna activate our trap card so we can special summon Retainer. Retainer is gonna get us our Omni Negate trap card. Then with these monsters, we're gonna attack. And then since Scarlet Scourge destroyed a monster, I'm gonna be able to steal it. Alright, now we're going to gain out those life points that we lost. So now we bring back that bad boy over here. And then we're going to go into our Vampire Sucker. We're just stealing, bro. Snatching and stealing, bro. True vampire style. Alright, and then we set the trap card, and that's all she wrote. Alright, he's going to activate Soul Servant. He's going to put Magician's Soul at the top of the thing. And then I know he's going to try to special summon Dark Magician since he's got his circle on the field. So he's going to be able to banish a card from my field. But it's alright. We'll be able to handle it. But I'm definitely going to negate the Magician's Rod. I always negate the Magician Rod because it's going to allow him to search for whatever missing piece that he needs. And since he has the circle, I don't want him to search for like the Eternal Soul, because that can be problematic. Alright, so he's got the Dark Magician, so he's going to get rid of my Fraulein. He's going to activate Dark Magic attack. And he's going to go and attack my Scarlet Scourge. I guess he's scared. He probably got that right. He's like, yo, I don't want him stealing any more of my monsters, bro. I got to get rid of that shit. Alright, activate our Sucker so we can draw a card. And then we're going to go into our Blackluster Soldier. Alright, and with Blackluster Soldier, we're going to be able to attack his Dark Magician. And then I'm going to banish that circle. And then with the Predator Plan, we're going to go and kill his Magician Souls. We're going to set DNA Surgery. And then let's see what he got. He's got another Soul Servant. He's going to put another Magician Soul at the top. Alright, he's going to draw 2 cards. Alright, he's going to bring back his Dark Magician. Then we're going to activate DNA Surgery. I'm going to call Zombie. Alright, then we're going to normal summon Mezuki. We're going to hit that Dark Magician. I'm going to banish another card. And we banish Super Poly, so yeah. And that's all she wrote, baby. That's all she wrote. All of the cards didn't come in clutch for him. Sorry, bro. Hello, everyone. Here we are for game number 3. And we are going to go up against Trickstar, I believe. So we normal summon Ghost. We're gonna send Familiar. Search for Sorcerer. Send Retainer. Then he's gonna DD Crow my Retainer. That bastard. Then we're gonna send Sorcerer to the graveyard. Activate Familiar. Search for Grace. Then with these two monsters, we're gonna go into our Vampire Sucker. Alright, and then we're going to special summon his DD Crows just so that we can draw a card. And we draw into Domain. Alright, so now we set Super Poly and we have Domain, and it's up to our opponent. Alright, he's going to activate the Festival. He's feeling festive over here. Then he's going to go into his Trickstar Divaridis. Alright, and then he's going to burn me for 200, so he's going to become a venereal disease now. I got to deal with this burn damage. I got no protection on me. I need to go get my hand sanitizer. Alright. So we give our sucker attack boost, but the magic spell in his graveyard is going to prevent his monster from being destroyed by battle. And since we normal summon, we have to now burn for 200 attack. He's going to activate Magical Cylinder. We're going to get hit with 1600. And he's going to activate Threatening Roar. And he's going to activate Trickstar Korobane to give his monster an attack boost. So there goes our Familiar. Alright, then I'm going to bring back his monster. I'm going to draw a card. And since I normal or special summon a monster, I got to burn again. Alright, and then we're going to normal summon Voivode using two of his monsters as tribute. Then we're going to steal those two monsters. And we're going to go into the big boy Dhampir. I'm really loving this. I'm really glad that at least with the ban list, you know, Dhampir has had his moment to shine, because I'll be honest, in ranked gameplay, sometimes I don't have a lot of chance of making him. But here he is shining, man. Our boy is shining. Alright, so we're going to activate Dhampir's effect so that we can get rid of his venereal disease. We don't need that. Like, coronavirus is already done. I don't need to deal with another virus. And yes, please, get the heck out of here. Go, go. You need to sanitize yourself, boy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that yuckness. Get rid of it. Ugh. Alright, everybody, welcome back. We have game number 2. And we are going to go up against Dark Magician, I believe it is. Yep, Dark Magician. So he's going to activate Fusion Deployment so that he can get a Dark Magician out onto his field. Alright, then he's going to get Soul Servant. He's going to search for the Magician's Rod. Activate Eye of Timaeus so that he can go into the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. And then from here, I'm not sure if that was like the smartest thing to do, to get rid of the Dragon Knight just to special summon, to normal summon the Dark Magician girl when he doesn't even have Eternal Soul or anything on the field. So not quite sure what was his plan with that, but anyways. So we get Familiar to the graveyard so that we can send Retainer, special summon Familiar. We're going to search for Voivode. Then we're going to activate Retainer, send one of our domains to the graveyard. Then we're going to search for our Omni Negate trap card. Activate Vampire's Domain. Burn for 500 life points. Special summon Voivode. Normal summon Voivode. Then we're going to steal his two monsters. Alright, and then with these two monsters, you already know what we're going to do. We're going to go into that big boy Dhampir, the MVP of this deck now that Zombie Vampire is banned and all of that. Alright, we're going to smack her. Then we're going to gain some life points. Smack him again. Gain some more life points. Smack him with Link Karibo. Alright, then we're going to set our trap card and pass. So yeah, I don't know why our opponent decided to get rid of his Dragon Knight when he doesn't even have the Eternal Soul. But anyways, he's going to normal summon the Magician's Rod. I'm going to negate that because that's his searcher. And I don't need him to search for anything that could be detrimental to me. So, yep, put a stop to that. Alright, then he's going to search for a Magician's Souls. And the Magician's Soul is going to be able to send a Dark Magician to the graveyard so that it can special summon a Dark Magician. Then he's got the Eye of Timaeus. Then with these two monsters, he's going to be able to fuse into another Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Alright, and then I detach Dhampir just to steal his Timaeus. Then with the Linkaribo, we're gonna reduce him to 0 attack. And then he's just gonna concede. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like he could have played that a little bit smarter, but good luck to you right next time. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our next replay. And here we're gonna go up against armed dragons combined with elemental heroes. And our hand is kind of trash, so what we do is set our field spell, and then we're going to set DNA Surgery and set our Omni-Negate Trap card. I'm going to activate DNA Surgery and call zombies. And this is where the field spell is kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because here it says that zombie monsters gain 500 attack. So not your zombie monsters, but just zombie monsters in general. So that means even our opponent monsters are going to benefit from the field spell. But you know, we do need to make them zombies so that we can get the full benefit of our extra deck monsters, because a lot of our extra deck monsters require for us to use zombie monsters. So if I ever steal one of our opponent's monsters, if they're not zombies, then I cannot go into like Vampire Fascinator and stuff like that. Alright, so upon normal summoning Scarlet Scourge, we can pay 1,000 life points to bring back Fraulein. And then that's all she wrote. So our hand is not the greatest, but I kind of just wanted to showcase how, you know, Vampire Kingdom can kind of backfire on you if you're not too careful. So this is another reason why I don't run Vampire Kingdom a whole lot when I'm playing vampires in ranked. Just because I do think that Zombie World is the most dominant field spell. But anyways, we got lethal, so we smacked them out. And that's all she wrote for the armed dragons. Alrighty then, so let's move on to the deck list. Alright everybody, welcome to the deck list portion. And very quickly, if you did make it this far into the video and you enjoyed the vampire content, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Help a brother out, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm on the road of earning 500 subs, so any support, any help that I can get will be greatly appreciated. And then later on, I would like to make my Discord a little more active, just so that I can start hosting like little events for you guys. One thing that I would like to do with the Discord is sort of get your guys replays from anything that you may have, and then start making kind of like weekly videos showcasing your gameplay, just sort of as a way for me to say thank you and give back to you guys. But yeah, before all of that, I just would like to reach 500 subs. So if you do enjoy the content, then hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. So anyways, with the deck list, I changed a couple things. One of the things I did was that I removed one field spell, and I removed a Vampire Takeover, and I added Effect Veiler, and I added a third Domination. Now I know this event is all for fun and stuff like that, so I didn't really go crazy on it, but yeah, so we have one Veiler, we have 3 Vampire Familiars, 1 Kurikara, we have 3 Vampires Retainer, we have 3 Vampires Ghost, we have 2 Mezukis, we have 2 Vampire Sorcerer, we have 1 Mudora, 1 Shadow Vampire, 2 Vampire Fraulein, 1 Vampire Grace, then we have also 1 Vampire Scarlet Scourge, we have 1 Vampire Voivode, 1 Harpies Feather Duster, 1 Mind Control, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 1-for-1, 1 Vampire's Desire, 1 Vampire Kingdom, 2 Vampire's Domain, then we have 3 Super Poly, just sort of as our board breakers, then Infinite Impermanence, 1 Vampire Awakening, 3 Vampire's Domination, and 2 DNA Surgery. And then for the extra deck, we have Super Poly targets, Garura. You know, I didn't get to shine a whole lot in this event, but we got Dragonecro. So this is a board breaker. Whenever we have DNA Surgery active and our monsters and our opponent's monsters are zombies, we can use this to kind of break their boards, alongside with the Starving Venom Fusion, as we need to get 2 dark monsters, so that also includes our opponent's monsters. And then this dude right here, bro, like I rarely ever make this guy. I don't know why he's ultra rare, because I feel like I never see him. I never see anybody that plays vampires ever like use him that much. But you know, we have him there as part of the package, so we threw him in there. And then Dragulas, he comes clutch here and there. I didn't get to make him a whole lot in this video, but in my last video I made him about 2 times. And then this is the MVP right here. This is the man right here, Dhampir, Vampire Sheridan. If I had 2 of these copies, I probably would have ran 2 instead of 1. But yeah. And then we have Wollow. Wollow can help with OTKing. Then we have 1 Linkerable, it's part of our vampire combo. Then we have 2 Vampire Sucker, the other MVP of the deck. We have 1 Barricade Board Blocker. This is just to kind of recycle the field spell. Then we have Blackluster Soldier. This is just one of my favorite cards, so I always throw it in there whenever we have this sort of like nostalgic anime kind of based events. Then we got 2 Vampires Fascinator. And we have 1 YuGiOh, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. I love this card. This card is dope in any zombie deck. So, yep, that's it for the deck list. Remember, this was just all for fun and games. This is for the Legend of Anthology event that's being held right now at Master Duel. But, yeah, if you enjoy this content and if you would like to see more zombie and non-meta related stuff, then, yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I play mostly non-meta decks. And yep, so thank you all for checking out the video. I'll catch you all on the next one. Kiwami Games, I'm out. See y'all later.